Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and rare currency enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into a fascinating segment of British coinage that often goes overlooked. The 5 new pence and 10 pence coins of the United Kingdom. These coins might look ordinary to the untrained eye, but some of them are hiding serious value even in damaged or circulated condition. In this video, we'll reveal the top 8 most valuable 5 pence and 10 pence coins, their rare features, historical roots, and how some have fetched hundreds, even thousands, of dollars in the auction market. So, grab your magnifying glasses and your coin jars. You might just be sitting on a hidden treasure. So let's get started. First up, we're talking about the United Kingdom 5 new pence coin from 1979. While most people overlook these small silver coins, collectors know that certain versions of this coin, especially those with minting errors, age-related wear, or historical value, can fetch surprising prices in the auction market. So if you've got a 5 pence coin from 1979 lying around, let's start by understanding the origins of the 5 new pence coin. Introduced in 1968 ahead of the UK's full decimalisation in 1971, the 5 pence coin was modelled after the shilling and maintained the same size and weight to ease the transition. By 1979, these coins were already becoming a common sight in British pockets. But what sets the 1979 version apart is that it came during the final years before a redesign in size and composition that occurred in 1990. These coins were minted in cupronickel and bore the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which was used between 1968 and 1984. The 1979 coin in particular was produced in large numbers, but few survived in pristine or collectible-worthy conditions due to heavy circulation, making even damaged examples intriguing to some collectors. The 5 new pence 1979 coin is fairly straightforward in appearance, but there are a few features worth noting. On the obverse, it features the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The words Elizabeth II D.G.Reg.F.D. 1979 surround her profile. On the reverse side, you'll see a crowned thistle, the national emblem of Scotland, representing unity and strength within the United Kingdom. The denomination new pence is inscribed above, and the number 5 sits neatly below. What adds further intrigue are those pieces that have noticeable minting errors such as off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks. Even in worn or tarnished condition, such coins can draw significant attention from error coin collectors. You might be wondering, how can a damaged coin be valuable? The answer lies in the intersection of history, scarcity, and collector interest. Although millions of 5 new pence coins were minted in 1979, very few of them have survived with collectible qualities, especially in damaged or aged condition that displays unique patterns, toning, or errors. Collectors who specialize in error coins or historically marked pieces often seek out such damaged examples for their uniqueness. A coin with a heavy patina, corrosion, or visible minting flaw combined with age can stand out in a collector's book. There's also emotional and nostalgic value for many British collectors who remember these coins from their childhood or early adulthood, adding to their desirability on the market. Now let's get to the current market value. On average, a standard 1979 5 new pence coin in circulated, damaged condition might fetch between $40,000 if it holds no distinguishing features. However, damaged coins with striking errors, unusual discoloration, or other rare characteristics have been known to sell at auction prices between $50,000, depending on the collector interest and condition of the flaw. Exceptionally rare error pieces in corroded or bent form, if authenticated and verified as mint errors, can sometimes reach upwards of $6,000–7,000 or more, especially if listed internationally on platforms like eBay or in niche numismatic auctions. If you're new to collecting or just stumbled upon a 1979 5 new pence coin in damaged condition, here are a few tips. First, don't clean the coin. Many novice collectors make the mistake of scrubbing or polishing coins, which actually decreases their value. Instead, keep the coin in its natural state and store it in a dry, protected holder or sleeve. Next, consider getting the coin appraised, especially if it seems to have a unique flaw or error. Many coin dealers or online appraisal services can help you understand if your coin holds real value. Lastly, watch online auction trends. eBay, heritage auctions, and other marketplaces can give you a real-time glimpse into what similar coins are selling for, so you know when to hold and when to sell. So there you have it, a full deep dive into the United Kingdom's 5 new pence 1979 coin in damaged condition. While it may seem like an ordinary, heavily used piece of metal, the right kind of damage, age, and historical context can elevate its value far beyond face value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, Always take a moment to study the coins you come across. You never know what treasures you might find in a pocket full of change. Next up, the United Kingdom 5 new pence coin from 1980, especially in very fine condition. What was once everyday pocket change might now be a hidden treasure, particularly in the world of numismatics. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting your journey, you'll want to stick around as we uncover the hidden worth, rarity, and market appeal of this fascinating British coin, especially when sold at auctions where values spike in US dollars. To understand the value of the 1985 new pence coin, we must look at the broader context of its creation. The 5 new pence was first introduced in 1968 as part of the UK's decimalisation process, which aimed to simplify the British currency system. The coin replaced the old shilling and initially retained its size and weight. The term new pence was added to avoid confusion with the pre-decimal coinage. By 1980, the UK's economy and currency design had settled into this decimal structure, and the Royal Mint continued producing coins with consistent styling. The 1985 new pence coin, struck in cupronickel, was part of this new wave of uniform coinage. Although millions were produced for circulation, not all have survived in good condition today, making specific grades like very fine much more desirable among collectors. The 1985 new pence coin features some classic elements of British coinage design. On the obverse, you'll find the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin, a profile used on UK coinage from 1968 to 1984. Her Majesty is crowned with the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, with the surrounding legend reading, Elizabeth II d Gita reged at f.d. 1980, signifying her title in Latin. Flip the coin to the reverse, and you'll see a crowned thistle, Scotland's national flower, surrounded by the words new pence and the denomination 5. The design by Christopher Ironside is a masterpiece of simplicity and symbolism, combining beauty with national pride. Measuring 23.59 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.65 grams, the coin maintains a sturdy yet balanced presence in hand. Now here's where it gets interesting. While the 1985 new pence coin is among the rarest coins in terms of mintage, condition is everything. Many of these coins have seen extensive circulation over the past 4 decades, which means that most surviving examples are tarnished, scratched, or heavily worn. In contrast, a coin in very fine condition shows only minimal wear and retains much of its original design details and luster. Damaged or poor quality examples are generally ignored by serious collectors, but coins in above-average condition, even for a common year like 1980, attract niche interest due to their clean appearance and higher resale potential. Collectors seeking to complete a full high-grade decimal set or investing in preserved examples are always on the lookout for superior specimens. So what can you expect this coin to fetch on the auction market, especially when sold in very fine or better condition? While a standard, circulated 1985 new pence coin may only be worth a few cents or pence, the value climbs quickly when the coin's condition improves. On UK and international platforms like eBay, Vcoins, and coin auctions, very fine condition coins have sold for anywhere between $36,000, depending on the buyer's demand and the coin's appearance. However, coins certified or professionally graded by numismatic authorities and those with little to no surface damage have seen bids rising up to $68,000 or more. And if the coin exhibits mint errors or comes in an original uncirculated mint set, the price can skyrocket further. While this may not sound like a fortune, it's a huge return for a coin that was once worth just 5 pence. If you're hoping to add a 1985 new pence coin to your collection or sell one you found, here are a few tips to maximize its value. First, inspect the condition carefully. Coins with clear details on the queen's hair and the thistle design, minimal edge nicks, and bright surfaces are ideal. Second, avoid cleaning the coin. Any polishing or scrubbing reduces its value significantly in the eyes of collectors and dealers. Instead, store the coin in a dry, airtight holder or capsule to preserve its condition. Third, if you believe your coin is in exceptional shape or has a striking error, consider having it graded by a professional service. Certified coins often command a premium price in online auctions and coin fairs. Finally, keep an eye on global markets, especially the US, where British coins are becoming increasingly popular among vintage currency enthusiasts. Timing your sale during peak collector interest can make a big difference in the final price. The 1980 United Kingdom 5 new pence coin might not be the rarest coin ever minted, but when preserved in very fine condition, it transforms into a collectible with real value. With its historical roots in the decimalisation era, classic British design, and growing international demand, This small coin packs a surprising punch in the numismatic world. Whether you're buying, selling, or simply fascinated by coin history, the 1985 new pence is a great piece to appreciate and possibly profit from. Next up, the United Kingdom 5 new pence coin from 1975. At first glance, it might appear to be just another common coin from the past. But when you take a closer look, especially in extra fine condition, this little piece of British currency reveals an incredible story of value, rarity, and potential auction market success. So, stay with us as we uncover why this 1975 5 new pence coin is gaining so much attention from collectors around the world and how it could be worth far more than its face value in US dollars. To truly understand the significance of the 1975 5 new pence coin, we need to travel back a few decades. After the United Kingdom switched from the old pound SD, pounds, shillings, and pence system to a decimal system in 1971, the 5 new pence coin became part of this new decimal coinage. The 5 new pence replaced the old shilling and maintained the same size and weight. The 1975 version was part of the second series in the decimal currency rollout and continued the tradition of keeping the Queen's portrait on the obverse side. During this period, coins were still produced using cupronickel alloy, which gave them a bright silvery appearance and durability. While millions were minted, only a handful have survived in pristine, extra fine condition, making them desirable pieces in the collector's market today. The 1975 5 new pence coin is a small but detailed marvel of British minting. On the obverse side, it features the second portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This version of the Queen shows her wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a symbol of elegance and royal continuity. The reverse side showcases the badge of Scotland, a thistle encircled by a royal coronet designed by Christopher Ironside. The inscription, New Pence, still appears on this coin, as it wasn't until 1982 that the wording was changed to simply 5 pence. The coin weighs 5.65 grams and has a diameter of 23.59 millimeters, slightly larger than later issues after 1990 when the size of the 5 pence was reduced. In extra fine condition, the coin's detail is sharply preserved, with visible luster and minimal signs of circulation, making it stand out to collectors. Although the 1975 5 new pence coin was produced in large quantities for general circulation, finding one in excellent or even extra fine condition is surprisingly rare. Most of these coins were used in everyday transactions, resulting in heavy wear and tear. Damaged or corroded versions are common and often overlooked by both collectors and dealers. However, even in worn condition, these coins are starting to attract niche interest, especially as older decimal coins are being withdrawn from circulation and are becoming more collectible. Coins that are heavily scratched, bent, or discolored typically hold minimal value, but they may still appeal to beginner collectors or those seeking to complete a specific year set. Now let's talk money. What could your 1975 5 new pence coin actually be worth today, especially in extra fine condition? In the auction and collector market, most circulated versions of this coin are valued modestly, often between $10,000. However, coins that have been preserved in extra fine or uncirculated condition can fetch a much higher price. Recently, some examples in near-mint condition have sold for as much as $45,000 depending on the sharpness of the strike, brightness of the surface, and whether they've been graded by a reputable authority like PCGS or NGC. If you're lucky enough to have a proof or specimen strike, which were not meant for general circulation and are incredibly scarce, the value could go even higher, potentially reaching $75,000 or more at specialized auctions. For anyone interested in collecting the 1975 5 new pence coin, there are a few key things to keep in mind. First, focus on condition. Coins in extra fine or better condition hold the most value and are more likely to attract serious buyer interest. Check for clear details on both the Queen's portrait and the thistle emblem, and look for a sharp rim and full luster. If you're unsure about the coin's grade, consider having it professionally graded to certify its authenticity and condition. Also, keep an eye on reputable coin auctions and marketplaces like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or British Numismatic Trade Association dealers to track current price trends. And finally, always store your coins in protective holders or coin flips to prevent further damage. The United Kingdom's 5 new pence coin from 1975 is much more than just spare change. While many still see it as a common coin from a bygone era, its value in extra fine condition continues to grow as collectors search for high-grade examples. With its historical importance, elegant design, and growing scarcity in top condition, this coin is becoming a quiet gem in the numismatic world. Next up, the United Kingdom 5 new pence coin from 1970. While it may look like an ordinary coin to many, this particular 1970 issue holds a special place in the world of rare coins, especially when found in fine condition. We will explore the history behind this coin, its unique features, why it's so rare, and the impressive values it has recently fetched at auctions worldwide. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, understanding the significance of the 1975 new pence coin can be quite rewarding. So, let's jump right in. The 5 new pence coin was introduced in the United Kingdom as part of the decimalization process, which officially began in 1971. Before decimalization, the UK used a currency system based on pounds, shillings, and pence. To simplify transactions and align with modern standards, decimal currency was introduced. Interestingly, the 5 new pence coin was actually minted a year before decimalization, in 1968, 1969, and 1970, to prepare for the new currency system. The 1970 coin is particularly significant as it is one of the last issues before the coin size was reduced in 1990 to make it smaller and lighter. The 1975 new pence coin, therefore, represents a key transitional period in British monetary history. One of the distinguishing features of the 1975 new pence coin is its composition and design. It is made primarily of cupronickel, giving it a distinct silvery appearance and durability. The coin weighs 5.65 grams and measures 23.59 millimeters in diameter, making it noticeably larger than later 5 pence coins. On the obverse side, the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin, which is admired for its detail and elegance. The reverse side depicts a crowned thistle, a traditional symbol of Scotland, reflecting the UK's cultural heritage. The craftsmanship and symbolism make this coin a visually appealing piece, treasured not only for its monetary value, but also as a piece of British history. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. While millions of 5 new pence coins were minted, finding one from 1970 in fine condition is increasingly difficult. Many coins from that era were circulated heavily and show significant wear, scratches, or tarnishing. A 1975 new pence coin in fine condition, however, retains much of its original detail and shine, making it highly sought after by collectors. Its rarity is also enhanced by the fact that the coin's design changed only a few years later, so early mintings like this are more collectible. Damaged or worn coins still hold some value, but a well-preserved coin can command a premium, especially in the auction market where condition grades can dramatically influence the final price. In recent years, the 1975 new pence coin in fine condition has been attracting attention at auctions, particularly among collectors specializing in British decimal coins. While common circulated examples might sell for just a few dollars, coins in fine or better condition have been known to fetch anywhere between $75,000 at auction, depending on the buyer's interest and the coin's exact grade. Proof or mint condition examples, which are much rarer, can sell for even more. It's important to note that prices fluctuate with market trends, collector demand, and coin availability. As more collectors seek to complete their decimal coin sets, the 1975 new pence coin's value is likely to remain strong or even increase over time. For those interested in adding the 1975 new pence coin to their collection, there are a few important tips to keep in mind. First, always verify the coin's authenticity and condition carefully. Coins with clear details, minimal wear, and no cleaning damage are preferable. Avoid coins that show signs of corrosion or harsh cleaning, as these can significantly reduce value. It's also wise to research reputable dealers and auction houses that specialize in British coins to ensure you are paying a fair price. If possible, consider getting the coin graded by a professional numismatic grading service, as this can add credibility and help you understand the coin's true market value. Lastly, stay informed about market trends and upcoming auctions, as timing can affect your buying or selling success. The United Kingdom 5 new pence coin from 1970 is much more than just a small piece of metal. It's a tangible link to a pivotal moment in British currency history and a prized item for collectors around the world. Its rarity and fine condition, combined with its historical significance and attractive design, makes it a coin worth watching for anyone interested in numismatics or investing in collectible coins. Whether you already own one or hope to find one someday, understanding its story and value can enhance your appreciation of this unique British treasure. Next up, we're talking about the 1997 United Kingdom 10 pence coin in excellent condition, a piece that many collectors are now viewing as a potential jackpot. At first glance, it might look ordinary, But when you understand its unique characteristics, market value, and collector demand, especially in pristine condition, you'll realize just how valuable this little coin can be, particularly in the global auction market, where some specimens have fetched surprisingly high prices in US dollars. To appreciate the significance of the 1997 10-pence coin, we need to understand the context in which it was minted. The British 10-pence coin has a rich history dating back to 1968, when the first decimal coins were introduced ahead of full decimalization in 1971. However, a major design and size change occurred in 1992 when the 10-pence coin was reduced in size and weight to make it more convenient for everyday use. The 1997 issue falls into the post-reduction era, and although it was not the first year of the smaller coin, it holds historical significance for its transitional status before the Royal Mint began more widespread commemorative series and designs in later years. The 1997 coins were still minted under Queen Elizabeth II's reign, featuring her third portrait by Raphael Maklauf, which adds to their classic appeal among royal coin collectors. The 1997 10-pence coin stands out due to its combination of design, material, and minting precision. It was struck in a copper-nickel alloy and features the crowned lion, a symbol that has long been associated with strength and British pride. The reverse was designed by Christopher Ironside and showcases the iconic lion passant guard ad, a design that had adorned 10-pence coins since their inception. On the obverse, Queen Elizabeth II's elegant portrait is framed by a finely spaced legend, Elizabeth II Deed Gita Reg.F.D. 1997. When found in excellent, uncirculated condition, the coin's fields are smooth and reflective, and the design elements stand out in crisp relief, a true delight for numismatists who appreciate craftsmanship and preservation. While the 1997 10-pence coin was struck in large quantities for general circulation, very few have survived the test of time in pristine or even lightly circulated condition. Most of the coins found today are scratched, tarnished, or heavily worn from years of use. Ironically, even in damaged condition, some of these coins still spark interest among new collectors or those looking to complete sets. That's because certain 1997 10-pence coins have shown minor die errors or misalignments that add to their numismatic intrigue. Collectors particularly seek coins with retained luster, strong edge definition, and minimal contact marks, a combination that is increasingly hard to find from a year so far behind us. Now, let's talk about the part everyone is eager to know: how much is the 1997 UK 10-pence coin worth today? In average circulated condition, this coin might not seem too impressive and could fetch only a small premium over face value. However, in excellent condition, especially in grades like MS65 or higher, these coins can surprise you. On popular auction platforms like eBay or international numismatic marketplaces, pristine specimens of the 1997 10-pence coin have sold for between $50,000, depending on eye appeal and grading certification. Even more remarkably, error coins or coins still sealed in Royal Mint sets have been listed and in some cases sold for well over $105,000. That's quite the return on what was once just 10 pence. If you're a collector aiming to add this coin to your collection or hoping to sell one for a good price, here are a few tips. First, always assess the coin's condition carefully. Look for minimal surface wear, clean fields, and sharp edges. If your coin seems exceptionally well preserved, consider sending it for professional grading. This can significantly boost its value and appeal to serious buyers. Secondly, if you come across any with visible mint errors such as off-center strikes, double lettering, or clipped planchets, don't ignore them. Such variants are rare and highly sought after. Finally, if you're buying, make sure to purchase from reputable dealers or verified sellers online to avoid counterfeits or polished coins misrepresented as uncirculated. So there you have it. The 1997 United Kingdom 10-pence coin is more than just small change. In excellent condition, it transforms into a hidden treasure that could be worth serious money in today's auction markets. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin offers a fascinating blend of history, design, and investment potential. So don't overlook those older coins lying around your house. Next up, the United Kingdom 10-pence coin from the year 1992, even in damaged or worn condition. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary coin, often found with scratches, discoloration, or signs of age, is creating a buzz in today's collector market. Whether it's tucked away in your drawer or hiding inside an old piggy bank, this 1992 10-pence could be worth far more than its face value, especially in the global auction scene, where demand for British decimal coins continues to grow rapidly. Stay tuned as we uncover why this coin, despite its flaws, has become a true prize among collectors and investors alike. The 1992 United Kingdom 10-pence coin carries with it an important place in British numismatic history. It marked a significant transition period in UK currency when the Royal Mint had recently reduced the size of the 10-pence coin from its original large version introduced in 1968 to the smaller, more modern format that we are familiar with today. While the new smaller 10p design was introduced in 1992, it also marked the first year that the larger version was officially demonetized. This year acts as a pivotal point in the evolution of British coinage. Coins from this specific transitional period are seen by collectors as historically significant because they represent the shift in the coinage system, making them more than just currency, but rather a snapshot of the nation's monetary development. The 1992 UK 10-pence coin features the stunning crowned lion passant, a traditional symbol of England, on the reverse side. Designed by Christopher Ironside, this powerful imagery connects the coin to centuries of British heritage. On the obverse, the coin carries the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maklauf, with striking detail even on coins that have aged or become worn. This was one of the last years this portrait appeared on the 10-pence, adding further interest for collectors who are passionate about royal portrait transitions. Even when damaged, the engraving and metal characteristics still retain historical value and intrigue. The smaller version, struck in copper nickel, makes it more collectible due to its refined size, compatibility with modern machines, and its historical context. Every scratch, dent, or oxidized patch tells a story of circulation, making each damaged coin a unique artifact with a personality of its own. What truly fuels the rising demand for the 1992 10-pence coin is its rarity when paired with damage or heavy circulation marks. Many of these coins were melted down or lost over time, and those that survived often ended up in everyday use, which means heavily used examples are ironically the ones collectors now hunt for. Damaged 1992 10p coins have become highly desirable because they are harder to locate in the wild, and collectors see the wear and tear as a reflection of the coin's journey through history. The passion among numismatists for acquiring well-traveled coins is growing fast, especially those from transitional minting years like 1992. In auction houses across the UK and the United States, there's a surge in demand for such coins in as found condition, proving that beauty lies in the imperfections and that rarity isn't always about pristine surfaces, but about survival through decades of use. The market for the 1992 damaged 10-pence coin is heating up rapidly, especially in international online auctions and coin fairs. Depending on the level of damage, collector interest, and bidding competition, these coins can fetch anywhere between $100,000 or even more in US dollars. Yes, that's a tremendous return for a coin with just 10 pence face value. Auction results show that collectors are willing to pay premium prices for these coins because of their historical significance and growing scarcity. Coins with heavier patina, corrosion spots, or edge nicks are sometimes even more valuable due to their visual character and appeal to collectors who admire coins with a story. Online platforms like eBay, Etsy, and specialized coin auction sites continue to list 1992 10-pence coins at surprising prices, and many of them sell within hours. The market shows no signs of slowing down, and this trend clearly indicates that the demand is far exceeding the supply. If you're looking to invest in or collect the 1992 10-pence coin in damaged condition, now is the perfect time. First, check your old coin jars, pocket change, and family coin stashes. You never know where a treasure may be hiding. Don't worry if your coin is scratched, dirty, or even slightly bent. That's exactly what some collectors are searching for. When handling or storing the coin, keep it safe in a dry, airtight container to prevent further corrosion, as some collectors value preservation of existing damage without new deterioration. If you're selling, list your coin with clear photos of the damage and historical details. Buyers often love coins with visible character. Also, follow online coin auction houses and collector groups. They're an excellent place to learn market trends and potentially auction your coin for maximum profit. The time to act is now, as these coins are being snapped up quickly in today's highly active numismatic marketplace. So there you have it. Coin enthusiasts, the United Kingdom 10-pence 1992 coin in damaged condition is far more than just loose change. It's a rare and valuable piece of numismatic history that has caught the attention of serious collectors and investors across the world. From its iconic lion design and royal heritage to its transitional significance in UK currency, this coin checks all the boxes for desirability. Even with wear and damage, it continues to command impressive prices in today's auction markets, especially in US dollars. If you happen to come across one of these underrated gems, consider yourself lucky, because what looks like an old, worn-out coin might just be your ticket to a valuable find. Keep hunting, keep collecting, And remember, sometimes the most valuable coins are the ones that have lived a full life. Next up, the United Kingdom 10 pence coin from the year 2000 in very fine condition. While most people might pass over this coin without a second glance, serious collectors and passionate numismatists know that this particular piece holds exceptional value, especially in today's thriving rare coin market. Whether you're just getting into coin collecting or you've been a long-time enthusiast, this coin is definitely one you need to keep an eye out for. From its striking features to its auction market performance in dollars, this video will reveal everything you need to know about this valuable coin that has quickly become a collector's favorite. The 10 pence coin has been a part of British currency since decimalization in 1971, and over the years, it has undergone several changes in both size and design. By the year 2000, the UK had already reduced the size of the original 10 pence coin to better match other decimal coins in circulation. The 2000 edition was struck during a transitional period in UK coinage, as the Royal Mint continued refining mintage volumes and metallic content for better durability and circulation efficiency. Though it was produced for general use, a surprisingly low number of high-quality examples from this year have survived in very fine condition, making the 2010 pence coin a standout from a numismatic perspective. Its historical significance and evolving design story have made it increasingly desirable in today's market. The 2000 United Kingdom 10 pence coin displays the crowned lion passant gardant, a proud symbol of England taken from the royal crest. It's bold, regal, and timeless. The reverse was designed by Christopher Ironside, whose work remains iconic in British coin history. On the obverse, you'll find the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley, showcasing Her Majesty with incredible detail and grace. What makes the 2000 edition particularly appealing is how well these features stand out in very fine condition. The lion's mane, the fine lines in the Queen's hair, and the lettering all remain sharp and clear. The nickel-plated steel composition gives it a lovely silver sheen that holds up well over time, enhancing its visual appeal and collectability. While 10 pence coins from the year 2000 were widely circulated, what sets this coin apart today is how few have remained in very fine or higher condition. Most examples have suffered significant wear from circulation, but those that have been preserved with sharp details and minimal scratches are now in extremely high demand among collectors worldwide. The scarcity of very fine specimens, especially ones that retain strong luster and definition, drives up both the desirability and the market value. Collectors are constantly on the hunt for coins that represent not just historical relevance, but also visual beauty, and the 2010 pence coin checks both boxes with flying colors. Auction platforms and coin shows consistently show strong bidding activity whenever a high-grade version of this coin becomes available. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the value. In today's active collector's market, the 2000 United Kingdom 10 pence coin in very fine condition is commanding serious attention and some surprisingly impressive prices. While a heavily worn version might still fetch a small premium, it's the very fine or near uncirculated examples that truly shine. These coins have recently been auctioned for anywhere between $76,000, depending on the clarity of details and overall eye appeal. Some slabbed and graded specimens, especially those with near mint state quality, have gone for even higher, reaching upwards of $102,000 or more in competitive online auctions. With growing international demand and fewer pristine examples left in the wild, this coin's value is only expected to climb further in the coming years. If you're looking to add the 2010 pence coin to your collection, focus on condition first. Seek out pieces that have minimal surface wear, clean edges, and strong relief in the design. Coins that still carry a bright silvery luster and have been properly stored in coin flips or albums are especially worth acquiring. Buying from reputable coin dealers, online auctions with clear images, or certified grading services will ensure authenticity and quality. Also, keep an eye on estate sales or inherited collections, where such treasures sometimes hide unnoticed. As demand continues to grow, locking in your specimen now could prove a smart investment down the road. The United Kingdom 10 pence coin from the year 2000, especially in very fine condition, is far more than just a piece of pocket change. It's a highly sought-after collectible with strong historical roots, beautifully detailed artwork, and increasing scarcity that's fueling its rise in value. As more collectors worldwide recognize the hidden worth in modern British coins, the 2010 pence stands as a perfect example of how modern-era currency can hold big-time value, especially in the dollar market. Don't overlook this brilliant coin. Add it to your watch list, your collection, or even your investment portfolio. Who knows, your next great coin treasure could be closer than you think. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into British coinage and want more videos about rare UK coins worth big money in dollars, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Who knows? Your next treasure might already be hiding in your coin jar.